Let's talk about how to start a small business today. I want to give you a 2-minute tip about business planning. Now, you're probably aware how important business planning is, and you've probably heard the term, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Now, I think that term's a little bit harsh, to be honest, but there is a lot of truth in it. Now, most of business planning would seem to be like common sense, and you probably know most of it. But there's one thing I'm going to share with you today that you've probably not heard about before, and it's something that is super important. So let's get started. Hi, David Anthony here. Welcome. Great to see your smiling faces again. But if this is your first time here, do consider subscribing. We'd love you to do that. And this channel is all about helping you go further and faster in business and in life. I've been doing business now for over 25 years and I've created over nine different businesses. And today what I want to do is share with you some of my core skills and experience around business planning. I said I'd share one thing with you today. I actually lied a little. I'm going to share two things with you because they're two very important things. The first thing is that the very first exposure that you might have to business plans is a textbook. You might read an official textbook about how to create a business plan. And it's so detailed. And it's a little bit scary. You see the marketing plan, you see the positioning plan, you see this plan, that. There's so many parts to the business plan. And for a beginner, it can be so off-putting that you might want to toss it away and just wing it and try to do things on your own. The core reason you need a plan is so that you know what you're going to achieve and how you're going to achieve it. It's all about the how. Basically, a business plan, the important thing to remember of a business plan is that it's a communication document. That's it. Check these plans out here. The kids are playing with them. These are building plans. These are super detailed plans. They are drawn up so that you can give it to any builder anywhere in the world and they'll be able to produce that building without your input. Now, a business plan can have incredible amount of detail in it. If you need it, if it's a communication document, the core thing to remember is that you just got to be able to communicate to your target audience, to whoever is helping you build this project, what the heck you want to do. So don't overcomplicate things, but make sure that you've got the level of detail in there that you feel you need. And that's it. That's the core thing to realize about a plan. Don't get scared about what other people say you've got to do. And it's just a communication document. You've just got to use it to get from A to B to achieve your goal. And if it can do that, that's it. It's performed its function. So this is the bit that people will not tell you about. It's actually the most crucial part of business planning. Let's assume you've got a plan. It's in place, whatever level of detail you've got in that, but it's a communication document, it's working, you've got your plan. Here's the challenge. You get excited, you get going, you're running into business and you start producing amazing things and you produce a lot of energy, your energy expands and incredible things happen and you feel great. And then what happens, you start expanding your ideas. Somebody will come to you with a concept and idea and you go like, whoa, this is great, let's do that, let's do this. And you'll start diversifying. It's the biggest risk that is present for you when you're starting off in your business is that you'll diversify and you'll start going down paths that you hadn't planned for. And you think it's great because you sort of go with the moment and you're like all fired up. Here's the key thing to remember. Create the plan, work the plan. You have a plan, you work the plan. The time to actually make creative ideas and suggestions and additions to your thing is when you build the plan. After that, create the plan, work the plan. We live here on an organic farm. Look at these pumpkins. You can see them growing out in a big, long shoot, and they're great. They're pumping. They're like on one line. They're just going one direction. They're clearly focused, doing one thing and one purpose. What happens as they start to grow? They start to throw off secondary shoots. Now that's sort of good because it helps the whole growth and it produces fruit. So it produces the result that you want. Then you have something called tertiary shoots. And these actually, in gardening terms, are called suckers. And they actually suck the energy and life out of the core plant. And these suckers take away the energy from what it is that needs to be produced, which is the fruit. Be careful in business of suckers. When you're creating your business, learn to say no. Create the plan, work the plan. Stick with the plan. If something comes to you and it's not part of your plan, say no. Say no fast, because that's what a plan is about. Now, of course, a plan can change. There's no problem with plans changing, but you take it back to the drawing board. You take it back to the nitty-gritties. You take it back to the basics to reassess is what you want to add to the plan. Is that important or not? Should it be included in the plan? So remember that. Create the plan, work the plan, and don't stop. And don't say yes to things that are outside the plan. Stay with the plan, and that will get you tremendous results and keep you focused. I hope you got a lot of value from today. Give us a thumbs up if you have. If you haven't subscribed, then please do. And leave a comment below if you've got any questions. We produce content weekly, so we'd love to see you again soon. Check out this list over here, this playlist over here. It's about why do small businesses fail? And it will give you a really good idea of how to be successful in business. So catch you again soon. Thank you.